Oh, because she's starting to bully him.
Oh,
And
Okay.
here we go.
And we're live.
You guys
And
go
we're
on.
live.
okay. You can stay if you want, Lynn.
No, I'll go work in the back row.
You can stay if you want, Lynn.
No, I'll go work in the back row.
Okay.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Take care,
Bye.
Lynn. Bye.
Uh,
At least that Justin's not here.
Yet.
I was on Bob's show earlier, and my
Oh,
daughter
okay.
comes in with my granddaughter. So my granddaughter made a debut on the internet for a few minutes.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh,
Had a
God.
couple people on the panel melt a little bit. You know?
Oh, God, she'll be hooked now. TikTok's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There's no good songs on TikTok. There's no point.
Stop moaning about bloody TikTok.
TikTok and
Yeah,
Snapchat
TikTok.
is
Hello,
bad.
Tim. Hello, Chris.
Kim, Chris, Joel.
Hello, everybody in the chat.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
So Paul, you remember I told you there were two girls from Mandeville High that
Yeah.
got arrested for terrorism.
What?
Because there were two, listen to this though. These are the United States world champion cheerleaders, right? Mandeville High has won championship 2 years in a row. They leave today for cheer again for the competition. Two of the cheerleaders were on Snapchat just playing around, saying they were going to shoot up the school and shoot the teacher and all of this. And Snapchat goes away. Guess who saw it? FBI.
FBI saw it.
FBI picked that up, let St. Tammany Parish know. St. Tammany Parish Sheriff's Office went over there and arrested the two girls. Went to the house, no weapons, anything. They said they were just joking around like this.
You
They wound up giving them.
you don't joke about that.
I don't know. They gave them summons for. They did get. They're gonna have an arrest record. They had summons for terrorism. They're gonna have to go to court on it. They were kicked off the teams. They were probably going to high school to college to be college cheerleaders like LSU. So they probably lost all of that just by joking around. And they
Yeah.
can't tell me the names because they're minors. But the police officer I know said all I can tell you is that you would know who they are because they're two of the big wigs in the cheerleading.
How old are they, Joe?
16 and 17.
16 and 17 years old, and they just screwed their life up forever.
Playing around on social media. And they came into the school, went to the classrooms, and cuffed them and walked them out
Oh, right in front of everybody. All
in front of
right.
everybody. Yeah. Yeah, that's how they do it here. They'll go in there and put you right in the spot.
Well, it should impress the rest of the school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should.
Uh-huh.
So I haven't found
Hey,
out the
Mark
names,
White,
but I
how
haven't
you
asked the
doing?
right people. Max 5420.
That's quite a story.
Yeah.
It's just a shame, because they got so much life ahead and they screwed it up.
Yeah. Stupidity.
Unbelievable.
No, it is believable because it's happening all the time.
Well, it's happening there, but it's probably happening all the way across America.
Mm.
Because I told you, Nick, my lieutenant's son in the Marine Corps, he told a teacher one time he had to rewrite a paper, and the teacher said, "You're going to rewrite it, and if you don't like it, you're going to rewrite it again." He said, and he told the teacher straight out, "If you don't like it, see what happens." And when he said that, they called me, and I went, and he didn't know they called me. He was in the disciplinary's office, and they called me, and I go into the office, walk in, he looks up at me, and he was like this. He went, just put his head down like that.
Can you hear his bird?
Mm.
Can you hear that?
A little bit.
What?
His bird.
No. The noise canceling takes care of that.
And
Oh.
most of it.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. You'd actually think he was in pain, but he's not. He actually rubs his beak on your hand and just makes a squealing noise. for no reason.
Wow.
Interesting.
You finished?
Eh.
No? There you go.
It flew with Johnny this morning. We had a pretty good flight.
Did you? Where'd you fly?
We went out to Sunset Point, which is we have a big fishing pier. It's been damaged since Hurricane Ida in 2021, and they still haven't worked on it. It's still all tore up. So I got some real good footage of how tore up it is.
Behind the
Right
door.
back. I gotta let Mia back in. Oh, that is she.
Right there on Lake Pontchartrain. And I flew to Nevada all back up in there first. Just to fly for fun, just to fly around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a pretty good time. Johnny came out, flew his Air 3 and his Avata. Flew Avata and Acro, and he was flying over water, and he said he was shaking. Because he was in Acro. But it had 13-mile-an-hour winds, and when we went up to about 60 feet, it went up to about 25. So you could
Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah, I had the same amount of wind yesterday. I had, well, what is that in? Yeah, 25 mile an hour. That's what, 41
Yeah.
kilometers. And there's a big cruise ship here, the Virgin Resilient Lady, and I wanted to go out and fly that. I got there and I'm getting blown away, and I'm going, I don't think so.
Well, I had the Mavic 3 and the Avata, so the Avata, like I kept it low, kept it around 40 feet. And it actually looked pretty good. They had one area, they redid the coastline right there, the shoreline. They put a lot of rocks. So it's a lot of big rocks up in there. So I flew along it real slow, and I'm gonna put out a short. This is not the Snake River Canyon, Marcus.
Yeah. No,
Close as I got, you know.
this ship is 7 stories tall. And I'm
Oh,
thinking,
that'd be beautiful.
wowzers.
Oh,
You get there and it just dwarfs everything.
So how's Mark White doing tonight? What's new and exciting with you, Mark?
Yeah. What's shaking?
Stevens.
Yeah. Randy.
no.
Hello, Mad Props Media.
Head
Randy.
pops. Head
Randy
pops.
is the man. Is here.
Yeah.
I'll go that way. You want
Welcome,
to?
welcome, Randy.
I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Laura. Good luck.
Okay.
Well, what? Where are you going?
He's going to make himself a cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Oh,
I don't want pizza.
Okay.
You what?
That actually sounds good. A cup
cup
of
of
tea.
tea and a pizza.
David,
Yeah.
David's gonna order pizza or what?
No, he's going to go make it.
Ah,
David, I'll have a cup of tea though.
If David was on, I'd make him cringe. I'll go make me a cup of tea and put some milk in it. I actually not only flew and took video, but I actually took pictures today.
DJ!
DJ.
TJ, where you at?
Ow.
It was absolutely beautiful out there. The sky was beautiful. The colors were beautiful.
Mm.
It almost looked like a spring day, but it was like 45 degrees. It was cold enough that it made you cold. And that wind kind of kicked it up a little bit.
So how's the weather been over there, Laura? Okay, or
Cold, windy.
cold and windy? Dominic, how's the weather where you are?
Warmer but windy.
Warm
In
and
the-
windy, huh?
Yeah, in the high 70.
Oh, so it is warm.
Yeah, we're getting into the 90s again next week.
High 70s. Okay.
Yeah, Mark, that's what I meant. Take it out of the freezer and put it in the oven.
Yeah.
DJ, get back to work.
Yeah,
Is he working?
he
Yeah.
said, someone come rescue me.
For
By the time I come and rescue him, he would be finished work for the day.
Yes.
a week. What you talking about for the week?
Yeah. The there isn't a whole lot going on here. There isn't any ships on the lakes. I got another ship, one of the last ones this afternoon, and that was pretty much it.
They're shutting things down.
Yeah, they're shutting the system down. So
Mm.
let me take a quick look, and I'll show you guys what's going on. There isn't a lot. Screen share. Here's where I am, right there where the green dot is.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's Detroit, nothing. Nothing. Lake Erie, nothing. And here's the locks here, and that's nothing going on. Lake Ontario, nothing. You go up to St. Lawrence Seaway to Montreal, and you got a few ships parked. And here's one ship, the Rosa de Genes. They're all European ships. As you come out here, and you can see some of the cruise ships that are probably going back and forth. You come down here. There's Cuba. Cuba.
Mm.
I'll see people using that emoji heart thing.
Yep.
So, it's Wednesday evening, and I don't know if there's anybody else is on.
Not at the moment.
And Johnny comes on at 6,
Yeah.
7 p.m. your time. He
Which is
comes on to
11
make Fly
a.m.
for
my
Fun
time.
show, then Bill later.
Yeah.
Coast to Coast comes on later.
It comes on at 12:30 my time, which would be what, 8:30 Eastern,
Right.
and probably 7:30 your time.
7:30 my time.
Or yeah, it's about 4.5 hours. 3.5 hours, sorry.
Yeah, he always messes me up. I forget he comes on at the half hour.
Yeah, always. Always seem to miss the first half hour.
Phantom
I can't remember.
and Novice are on.
Okay.
They're pretty much all supported by the East Coasters.
Yeah, because they're on early.
Yep.
I seem to miss that because it's sometimes too early. but I do go back and watch it later in the day because I do enjoy those two. I enjoy those guys.
Yeah.
I just love the passion that Lawrence has. He just a very passionate man.
Yeah, he gets going, doesn't he?
Yeah. Herman's great. I love Herman, but Lawrence has got just such a passion for life and a passion for everything. Just wish I had his passion.
Have you any word about how the king is doing with his cancer, or?
I haven't heard any more.
No, why? Apart from he's at Sandringham.
Yeah. That's all I know. Yeah, Tim, you are correct. They are very good people.
Shoot, Johnny and I got pictures of Johnny and I standing out there. We look like an old gang or something.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
It looked like we were up to no good. God, no. They had one of the Mandeville police officers come up and he parked down in the inn and sat there and watched us for a while. I couldn't tell who he was. Or if I knew who he was, I would have buzzed him once. Johnny said, "Hey, don't be Paul, man. Don't be Paul." Well, if I know the guy, I'll buzz him, you know. If it would have been like Eddie Vanderson, I'd have brought it right up to his windshield. Eddie tells me that I'm dangerous with a camera because they can't do anything because I'll catch the picture of it. They had a guy back into one of the police cars one night after a game, and Eddie runs out and lays down on the ground, holding his chest, saying, "He hit me like this," and I snapped the picture from across the lot. And I said, "You look pretty good on the ground." And he says, "How in the hell did you do that?" I said, "I keep my eyes open." They're showing Oakland, California at a pizza shop. The guy's trying to grab the register, right? The clerk reaches under there, grabs a hammer and hits the sucker. Just cracked him with the hammer. That's good. It'll break his freaking skull. Was he stuck?
He's paralyzed. Electricity.
Electrocuted.
That kind of sucked.
Mm.
Not too bright, are they?
No.
Yeah, not bright at all.
Boom.
Doing CPR.
That's a shame, man.
No.
Boom. Boom. Look at electric wire.
Mm.
Boom.
I tell you, I touched a hot wire one time in a ceiling fan. And I was up on a little like metal stool,
Uh-huh.
Mm.
and I was 3 steps high, and I went doop, doop, doop down the stool like that,
Yeah.
and it was like it looked like something out of a cartoon. I'm sitting there and I'm going, my teeth were hot, my hair was kind of frizzed all over.
Yeah.
I said, "Geez," and that everything turned off. Found out we had a hot pigtail going through it, and I happened to touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still won't, Mark, they won't tell you exactly what kind of cancer he's got.
Mm. What was that in the background?
I
He's,
think that was
David shouted bollocks cancer, but they've actually put a statement out saying no, it's not.
But it has to be down in that area.
Yeah, because that's
So
where
the
he had.
only other spot would be bowel cancer. That's what I would think. If it's down in that same area.
testicular cancer he could have.
They've already ruled that out.
Yeah,
Oh,
they've
have they?
ruled that out. Yeah, that it was in the press release.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim, the heart sucks.
One has balls cancer.
They've ruled that out. They've
Yeah,
put that in
yeah.
that in the statement. It's not. But
Hey, guess what?
what?
They also said he was doing well, but Prince Harry fucking flew over quick.
Yeah, he's also gone back.
Yeah, they didn't want him. That's why.
You like your chair
blue
back?
and red. Ah, there goes the heart.
Yay! Tim, you can celebrate now. The heart's gone.
They drive me crazy.
How much is the anchor, mate? The printer Joe's got.
I don't know. I've seen a new one. I'm doing some research on it.
Mm.
It's actually a Creality K1. It can print 20 times faster than your standard 3D printer.
Paul Legendbig said when he was 7, he stuck a paperclip in an electrical wall outlet in his room.
That's fun.
I've got to admit, that was a buzzing idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll see. But I was shocked that I got electrocuted. My mother said I was grounded.
Mush.
I want the magic word first.
Get off my chair.
Not the magic word.
Well, you're going to fall off it if you don't. Come on.
Did you get her tea?
Yes.
All right, good
I
man.
didn't get the magic word when I put it on the table.
I
So,
did thank you, actually. So you weren't listening.
oh, I never listened to you.
Well, I know that.
Well, the question is did you make yourself some pizza?
I'm making a Birdman pizza.
Yes.
A Birdman pizza.
Birdman pizza. I thought you said a bird pan pizza. I said, what do you
Yeah.
think?
Chips and what?
It's a Birdman pizza. You'll find out when I've made it and send a picture.
So you're
Shall-
saying you're gonna be one bird short now?
No.
Oh,
No
okay.
birds were harmed in making my pizza.
He chews on feathers.
Anybody touches my birds, I'll touch them.
Oh, kinky.
Not in that way.
Oh. That's a shame. Well, guys, you're not getting a stroking tonight.
Mark says what they exactly said was it was not prostate cancer.
There you go.
But we've got to work out if it's in the same area.
Maybe you had it in the same area I had my problem.
Yeah.
Could be, could be a family trait, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, I tell you, that's a scary word. Cancer.
Yep.
Yep. Don't wish it on anyone.
Yeah, my mom died of cancer. My dad died of cancer. We had
My sister.
4 dogs in the house die of cancer.
Well, my sister and another really good friend died of it.
Well, I can honestly say cancer will not beat me. I am going to die of a lack of oxygen. That's all.
That sucks too.
Well, wait, when you go to
Considering
sleep at
there's
night,
plenty around you.
does Laura put a plastic bag over your head or what?
I don't know. It's better not do. Don't give her no ideas. Don't encourage her.
Oh, Mark says in Iceland they have cheese pizza topped with peppers and sweet corn and onions.
No.
Yes, they do. And baked beans pizza. Oh,
Yeah.
What?
Bake- now you've just given me a great idea. I'm going back to the takeaway when I get paid. I'm gonna really throw him because he said if I want to add anything to the top of my pizza, I can. Right. So you're doing the chips, you're doing the cheese. Now put the beans on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beans on.
Chips and beans. It's
The
just
other
a
day I got a
butty.
tortilla and I put French fries on it. I use ketchup on the French fries and I topped it with mozzarella and pepperoni.
Yep.
It came out pretty good. It tasted good.
Well, the only
son
thing
looked at
that
me like I
David
was
would
nuts.
disagree is that you said the last thing you said was pepperoni.
What's wrong with pepperoni?
He doesn't. That's not vegetarian.
So it's a slight problem, but you know, if you like it, you like it. The best food that you can ever have is the experimental food.
Yeah.
It's like when you're making oven chips, any oven chips.
Yep.
Heavily salt them, heavily pepper them,
Yep.
vinegar them, and then put them in the oven.
Mm.
Let the salt, vinegar, and pepper soak in.
I wasn't going to mention that word, Vegemite. I wasn't mentioning it.
Oh, you can actually get Marmite pizzas and Vegemite pizzas over here.
Yeah.
But they don't put cheese on them. Although one takeaway does have that on its menu, add cheese, and it's a mistake. They won't add cheese. Because they do a Nutella and cheese pizza as well.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell's going on around here?
Yeah.
Nutella. What the hell?
And you guys think I'm bad having chips?
I'll pretty much have anything on a pizza, but that's one thing I won't have.
Have you ever had Vegemite on pizza?
Yeah, there is Vegemite pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Marmite pizza. There's all sorts. They used to do a fruit pizza as well. Apple, pineapple,
we have
banana.
a dessert pizza.
Yeah. That's when the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out.
Yeah.
The third time, I think. In fact, isn't it about time they came out again?
Yeah. Another one.
They always seem to bring them. And what the hell have you done to Wacky Races?
What?
You're not seeing the remakes of Wacky Races?
No, I haven't.
Instead of the, how the cartoon is always flat cars and, doing.
Yeah.
I've tried to make them 3D. It don't work.
Why do they keep ruining movies?
They should keep off Pink Panther, Wacky Races and Catch the Pigeon.
Oh yeah, Catch the Pigeon. Yeah,
Dick Dastardly and Muttley.
yeah. But no, there are just certain movies they should just never try again.
I'm not going to add the onion or the chopped chilies. Might add what they called them spicy freaking things.
Jalapeno.
That's the one.
That's
Jalapenos.
good.
I go with the habaneros personally.
Yeah.
Because I like it hot.
Yeah. It's like when I go to Subway, they hate it because they go and put the cheese on. I go, oh, no. Take the cheese back off. Jalapenos first. Your jalapenos, then your black pepper, then your cheese.
Yep.
Double cheese, double jalapenos. Don't be stingy now. Come on.
Yeah, they're always, but they're always stingy.
I tell them as well. It's 8 slices of tomato, not 6 or 5, 8. Even numbered.
Yep.
Is that enough salad? Can you close it? Yes. Then it's not enough salad.
There's a banh mi shop near me, which is the Vietnamese rolls. They put like 2 or 3 pieces of chili on there. And I keep saying to them, keep going, keep going, keep going. And every time I go back, they keep trying to put more on and try and
Tell us the story.
yeah. Oh, okay. Tell us the story.
Get on the panel and tell us.
Yeah.
Shit, I
It's,
gotta go to Jimmy John's. I got a free sub over there. I keep forgetting about it.
There's actually a place near me that sells hot sauce, and it is actually hot. So that's great. Called Mexicali Road, and it is really hot. You only need like 1/10 of a teaspoon, and it really warms everything up.
Gotta warm the cockles.
Mm. And there's a place called Bell's Chicken. And on the menu, I kid you not, I don't know if they've changed it recently, but I kid you not, they call it hot fucking chicken.
Yeah.
I kid you not. I don't know if they've changed it. You know, they might have been cancelled or something like that. But yeah, that was the hottest one and that is hot. They do beer and chicken there. It's a really great place.
Hey,
You
Mark.
go hot wing. And when I say hot wings, I say hot wings. Oh, here comes Wedge.
There he comes.
Yes, the pizza is done.
He's almost here.
Really great place.
Hey, Mark.
Hot wings.
I think I'm in now, right?
Wings. Yeah, you've got
Volume so I can go and get me pizza.
You gotta mute your
yeah, feedback.
there he comes.
All right, how about that? Is that better? My feedback gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
I
Yes,
think
God.
What's up, Paul?
Okay, tell
All
us about Subway.
All right, I think you already know about this, Dominic, but about a
Yeah.
month and a half ago, I was out with the family and Benjamin had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, yep, I heard about this.
So we this is pretty funny. So we stopped at a Subway next to a Rite Aid or a CVS, and my wife brought him in there to use the bathroom. And she came out, and Ben's jumping around. He's still got to go. Apparently, they have a bathroom in there, but they have it set for employees only. So I'm frustrated. I'm like, oh, this is aggravating. He's a little kid. Let him use the bathroom. So I bring him into the subway, and I asked the lady at the counter, I'm like, listen, my son really has to use the bathroom. Can you let him use the bathroom? He's not here to rob you, do anything like that. You just got to go to the bathroom. So she says, oh, the policy is we can't do that. It's via the manager. I says, well, can I speak with the manager? So she says, okay, and she goes out back to get the manager. Well, the door to the right of the counter is right there, and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm gonna just check it. If it's unlocked, I'm gonna let him use the bathroom. And what are they gonna do after that? He's gonna go to the bathroom. We're gonna leave. Whatever. It's over and done with, right? So I go and I turn the knob and I open the door, and to my surprise, I'm staring in the face of three or four of the employees. I'm in the back room. I thought it was a bathroom door, and I didn't. I just opened the door to the back room, and there's all the employees standing there. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I just turned around and walked out. But I thought it was a bathroom. Yeah, I thought it was a bathroom door, and I figured, well, if the door's unlocked, I'll just bring them in there and use it by the time anything happens. So whatever, it's done, you know? I think it's annoying when you go into the store and you're with a little kid and they won't let you use the bathroom. I think it's kind of ridiculous.
It's crazy.
You know, it's a little kid. Let him use the bathroom.
Yeah, well, McDonald's here, you have to make a purchase to use the toilet because they've got to push the button. They've got a button that locks the doors, and that becomes frustrating after a point.
Yeah.
If you're trying to look around for a bathroom, yeah, and McDonald's is the closest thing, you're thinking, well, I'll just go there, and then you think, oh, okay. It's really annoying.
Yeah, the only time we ever closed our bathroom down at Pizza Hut was the night of the Eve parade, because what we did is we actually shut the door, locked the door, and we only let so many people in at a time, like that. And we put on that the bathroom during that day was for restaurant customers only. Only because of the fact that we were short employees that night because we only had a short staff, and they'd come in and tear the place up. And you'd have to clean it 3 or 4 times during the night. So it was better just to shut it up.
Yeah.
Well, over here, you can refuse people using the toilets unless they can prove they've got IBS. If they can prove they've got IBS, you cannot refuse them. It's against the law.
Okay.
Yeah, well, normally I wouldn't do what I did, to be honest. It was kind of aggressive, but I was panicking because Ben had to go to the bathroom, and I didn't want him to go all in the back of the seat of the car, you know? And I'm in the middle of a big city, so it's not like I could just go around the corner and let him pee on the wall or something, because then the police station's literally right across the street. And so I'm not looking to get in any trouble with them. And the whole reason they close up the bathroom is because they don't want drug addicts going in there and nodding out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
using their
that's
dope
the
and
reason
nodding
why
out.
they do it here.
But Ben's only 8 years old. He's not going in there to use drugs. He's going in there to not piss himself in the car, you know?
Well, the thing of it is, did you consider, Paul, just walking him into the police department saying he needs to use the bathroom?
Well, the problem is to get to the police department, we'd have to actually cross over a major intersection. We were there actually to stop at the what was it, a CVS or a Rite Aid over there? Oh, it's a Walgreens. So we were there to stop at the Walgreens. So luckily enough, we went to the Walgreens and they actually had a bathroom he could use there at the Walgreens, which is unusual. They don't usually have a public bathroom, so they actually gave us a code and let him use the bathroom. But I still stand by it. You know, if it's a little kid, come on, let him use the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I would have never stopped a kid. No, I've never done it.
Jason.
But I felt foolish when I opened the door and I literally thought it was the bathroom door, and I said, "There's no harm in just checking to see if it's unlocked." They had the door was unlocked. I just turned the knob and opened it, but there I am, right there, the back room. 3 or 4 of the employees just standing there looking at me, dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got him taken care of.
Yeah. And the family thought it was pretty funny, so we'll get a good laugh out of it all the time from now on.
Yeah.
That's all right. Do you go past that Subway that often?
Well, we don't usually go to Subway, to be honest.
But you walk past it or drive past it?
Yeah, we drive by it a bit because it's right in it's right in the middle of the city, so we usually go by there if we're headed to Fairhaven or something because there's a bridge that we have to go over, and it's right off of the bridge. So we do go by there often. So it'll be a funny memory for years to come.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, we still have that, Mark. We have that law. But most of the truck stops here
There you go.
generally have.
Birdman Pizza.
Yay!
There you go.
Hey,
Alpha Bites on pizza.
That looks like a Birdman breadstick.
The
That's what it
pizza,
looked like, a cheese stick.
yeah, the pizza subs.
Awesome. Yeah, most of the truck stops here or servos, you go in and they'll have a toilet there. Or if not, you just ask them for the key, and the key comes in something that's about this big. So you don't walk off with it. Yeah. It is annoying.
I used to have a radar key, but Laura lost it.
No.
Oh, what's up? Jonathan Jackson's in the house. How you doing, Jonathan?
hey,
Yeah,
Jonathan.
Hey, family.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Joel's in the house too. Laura's in the house. Mark's in the
Yeah.
Hi,
house.
everybody in the house.
Jason's there too.
Everybody's in the house.
Say, whoa! No!
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Paul, is
Jason's
that a
just
live
stuck in.
camera feed behind you, or is that a
Yes.
pre-recorded?
Yep. That's on YouTube.
Stream
It's
Time Live. Yeah.
Stream Time Live, and that's Port Huron. That's Lake Huron. St. Clair River goes down to Detroit. Now works its way down.
So when you
Mm.
stream that back there, do you ever see anything crazy, unexpected?
Not really.
Just only when Paul's flying a drone.
Yeah.
Because right now it's on auto pan. That's what it's doing. It's panning.
Mm.
If there were some ships, there would be an operator
Okay.
would be operating the camera and would zoom in, zoom out, and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
anybody
right now it's 45 degrees, so it pretty much all the snow is, there's a little clump there, there's a little clump there, but pretty much the snow is gone.
Mm.
See there, Paul? Laura
Yeah.
said upgrade from Justin.
Justin did what?
says better having me here than Justin.
That's a point. Good point.
You know, I feel bad in the afternoon because Laura's always sending me the link to her show, but it's dead center in the middle of the afternoon for me.
Mm.
And either I'm getting ready for my show or I'm getting ready for the kids to get home from school. It's the middle afternoon. It's always a busy time.
Yeah, it's normally me or Laura that goes live.
Mm.
Yeah.
I leave Laura to do the admin. She's not good at it, but I leave her to it.
Yeah, I try to tune in when I can, even if I can't make it to the panel, but I feel bad because it's just the same situation. When I go live, she's going to bed. So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't worry. A few times she's walked me up and she goes, I'm going on Paul's. What? Going on Wedgings. What? Go away. Ugh. I'm awake.
Yes.
Hey, Tank, how you doing, Frank?
Hey, it's Frank.
Hey, Frank, how you doing?
How's it going, Frank?
Sorry, you
What's
guys
up?
How you doing?
decided to come on and say hi to everybody.
Hey,
no
it's nice
worries.
of you to stop in.
Always good to. It's always good.
So what's
So
new
what's-
in the drone universe?
Oh, nothing. that
Not a
exciting.
lot going
We're
on.
just waiting for something new to happen.
There probably is. What is it like in February? Isn't that when they have the drone show out in Vegas? Or
Okay.
Anything after February 18th.
Mm.
You just fly what you got right now. That's all you can do.
Laura that hasn't flown her drone in quite a while, has she, David?
No, every time she charges the batteries up, it goes all windy and raining.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
She was
Hey, listen, I have an idea. If you have a significant other on Valentine's Day that is not into flying drones, buy them the next accessory that you need for your drones and give it to them as a gift. And when they have no use for it, tell them, "Don't worry, I'll find a use for it." You just got yourself some nookie that night and a new accessory.
Yeah.
What's up, Andrew?
Wishing big.
Andrew,
It's called strategization.
We got Paul and Paul.
I'm so disappointed it's not the right Andrew that actually logged on. I thought it was the other Andrew that lives in Montreal. But I'm still glad to see you. But it's just I thought it was the other Andrew.
I'm the one from South Carolina.
Okay, cool.
We won't hold that against you.
I'm from up north in Canada.
I used to live in Albany, New York. So
okay, cool.
Did you know we have just entered International Dumping Week?
Oh, great.
International
Dumping Week?
Yeah. The week leading up to Valentine's Day is when all the jerks dump the missus.
Oh, I get it. I didn't know that was a
Save
thing.
you some money.
Yeah.
Laura, you don't.
Paul Murray, did you know that was a thing?
no.
Paul Brown?
And Andrew, did you know that's the thing?
I didn't know it was a thing.
Well, I got my wife a dishwasher for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Oh,
brand new one.
Oh.
The other one broke. She wanted me to do the dishes. I said, nope, I'm buying you a.
You got her a mechanical one, or did you house an illegal immigrant?
No, it's a mechanical one.
Okay, all right.
One you get at the store. And on Christmas, I did get her a vacuum, but now I got her a dishwasher, so I'm all good. She's all happy.
Well,
so wait, you said you got the wife dishwasher and a vacuum?
Yeah.
So my follow-up question to that is, how long have you been suicidal? Because you need help.
No. I'm all good.
Oh.
It was
actually as long as she's happy, right, Frank?
Oh yeah. When we went shopping to the for the dishwasher, it was her idea. She goes, "You can take a picture and say to everybody you got that for me for Valentine's Day." So it was her idea, not mine.
She sounds like a keeper to me, Frank.
Oh yeah.
But Frank, it was your credit card.
It's ours. So hers and my account are together. So I don't care. It all works out at the end.
It is, yes, dear.
Yes, dear. Want that? Not a problem, dear.
Yeah, well, I'm going to buy Laura a new drill for Valentine's Day.
Oh, I got that for Christmas. I got a new drill for Christmas, so I'm all good. See, we share each other. We share each other's thoughts and each other's needs. So we do a pretty good couple. And she lets me have a man cave like this with a whole bunch of RC cars. So
I was going to ask you, Frank, what is all that stuff on the shelves behind you? Is that all your RC stuff, supplies?
Yeah, RC cars. I'm into RC cars, customizing some trucks, building custom stuff. Right now, I'm actually building a COE truck, a cab over engine truck, and the cab is right here.
Oh, nice.
Do you race them?
The truck is there for the car, but basically,
Babe, look at this.
Basically, that's the cab.
Like your old school truck.
All 3D printed.
You realize there's a business for that.
There's a business for what?
People hire you to make those, and then you sell them.
Shit! Don't tell me about that. I know that. I got like five or six projects right now that are not mine that I have to do for clients, for people, and it's a hobby store, and he actually pays me with RC parts or even sometimes money.
Oh.
So like there's a big DC8 from Cross RC. There's a whole bunch of things I'm building for that guy or for some people. So it's fun. I come down here at night and I relax, and it's twerking and not twerking.
Do
but
you fly a drone at all, or?
I do have a DJI Sparks, but and a couple no name, and I did try that little mini one with the goggles, but I can't fly that thing.
Oh, the Avata?
And did you? I'm sorry, I got to go back there. Did you say that you went down there twerking?
Tweaking. I come down here tweaking, not twerking.
Oh, okay. Because if you were going down there twerking, I'm like, someone's got an Only Dad's account, huh?
Yeah, OnlyFans account. Yep.
Hey guys, look at that. Laura said to Laura, I'm going to buy her a drill for Valentine's Day. She said, buy me a drill, and there's only one thing I'm using it on. Finally, we're going to get the shelves put up.
Yay.
Well, I guess you got to decide what brand you want to get her.
Yeah. What brand do you guys have in the UK?
Black & Decker, Bosch, there's quite a few.
Okay.
Is Ryobi over there, David?
Oh, Ryobi's big over here. Big.
Yeah. Big here too. We got Makita's another big one over here.
Okay.
Yeah, and Mitre.
Yeah.
Yeah, Makita's a good. Yeah.
I look at Makita, Milwaukee, and Ryobi. And see
Yeah, they're the
what-
three. They're the three big
David,
ones over here for trading.
I would suggest those. The battery ones are much more portable and lighter.
Yeah. They as I said, with the tradies over here, they seem to be the big name.
Right, that Maika one, my stepdad used to work for them in the buying and planning department.
Mm.
He would source all the parts to build their projects.
Yeah, Jonathan Jackson said Bosch.
Yeah.
Yeah, get Bosch up.
Pretty big name.
Bosch is Argos brand now over here.
Bosch makes appliances, don't they? Like dishwashers.
Make anything.
Dishwashers as well.
They even make T-shirts.
I know Craftsman were good. I don't know if they still do it, but Craftsman had a lifetime guarantee. And if you bought a tool from them and it broke, you could bring it to any Sears and return it and get it replaced without even a receipt. They would replace it.
That's kind of tough right now, Paul.
That's Snap-on over here, I think.
Yeah, Craftsman is still at Home Depot.
Yeah, and we still have Craftsman here at some stores also. And
now, do they have the same? Do they have the same policy? If it breaks, you can bring it and return
same
it.
policy.
Some
same
stores,
policy.
yeah. Even I bought a socket set at the store, and the lady tells me, "Well, keep your receipt because it's warranted for life." And then I go to her, then why do I need the receipt? She goes, well, for the date. And I go, yeah, but it's warranted for life. So what do I need the receipt for? And she looks at me, she goes, oh, you're right.
Yeah, I used to, if I ever needed a new battery, you could go to they did the same thing with their Die Hard batteries. You bring it in and they replace it. So if you ever needed a new battery, you could go to like a pick and pay junkyard. I think it was like $60 for, whatever you could carry out for $60.
Yeah.
You go in, find a car that had a Die Hard battery, take it out of there, bring it to Sears at the time. Again, Sears not open anymore. And you could replace it, get a brand new battery.
Is there Sears still in Canada or no?
No.
Sears are done.
That's what I thought.
Never had that here.
Yeah, all my tools are Craftsman. I bought those years back.
Because Dad had a Craftsman drill. It's still in the garage. The old heavy type with corded.
Yeah.
Corded drills are the best. Nothing's getting in their way.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is solid.
I've never had a Craftsman tool break, but my cousins broke a couple of wrenches before.
Did he pull his full weight on it?
Well, he was like working on the engine when they were rebuilding engines, and I remember he was leaning on it, pushing on it, and all of a sudden it cracked. He wound up in the engine.
Well, when Sears was selling them, when Sears was selling Craftsman, they used to, if you had a problem with any tool, you just take it in, they give you a brand new one.
Yeah, then no questions. Bring it in, give it to them, they give you another.
That old truck I'm working on, I put 4 servos for the rear, 2 servos in the rear and 2 servos in the front on the shocks. So the whole truck is going to raise and lower, and I can actually lower the back to load the cars. So it's all on made a special arm here on the servo, and it's all going to lift and raise the suspension. So that's kind of cool.
Mm.
That's what I like doing, thinking outside of the box and making crazy
Yeah.
things that are not in the manual.
That's cool, Frank.
So are you gonna make it like a monster truck next?
I got monster trucks. I
Or
did
something
build-
crazier than monster truck?
I am building that's kind of
It's
crazy.
Chuck.
Hold on.
Oh, here comes Chuck.
Here comes
Chuck.
Chuck.
We get to see it this time.
Chuck.
Well,
Yeah.
until I go into the dark abyss that is outside and get into my truck, you can see
Hello,
me.
Chuck.
Dark Abyss. It's not 6 o'clock yet.
It's pretty dark out.
It's
This
still
is
light
a-
out.
Kind of a dragster, but very
Mm.
long. It's only rear wheel drive, and it's for
Hank,
pulling.
what the hell is that thing?
You know, for pulling tractors. This is like right out of the
Ooh.
box. This is all made with spare parts I had. The frame has actually been extended. Right here, it's extended.
Frank's big into four-wheel
that was the
drive
Mars
trucks
rover.
and cars.
I don't see much on here.
I have
Kinda look
put
like a
body
Mars
on it.
rover
There
there.
is a body that goes on it that looks like a big tractor. It's got big fenders here, and the guy sitting in the
Dude.
back. It's gonna have 3 engines in the front.
Oh,
Three-
why do I
three-
get the feeling Frank likes to go off-roading, four-wheeling,
Oh yeah.
play in the mud?
I don't know. I got a feeling you like a bit of off-roading because you keep going on about it. Last night was
Four-wheel drive. Well, when you got four-wheel drive, it's not that hard to go off-roading. Right, Chuck?
Yeah, hang on, guys. I'll be right back.
He saw someone in the parking lot he knew, I bet.
Yeah.
But I also have lots of on-road cars. Some
So,
Hellcats.
as I asked before, do you race them or?
We raced at Friendly Race. I actually host some racing on the street for street racing, and I call it Parking Lot Wars. So we meet up at a parking and we set up some cones and we have fun and just play there for 2 or 3 hours.
There's a few spots across the southeast of the US that they have a little track and they got the bigger cars like those with put a tiny gas engine on it and they race them over like a dirt bike track.
Cool.
They can go like 20 miles an hour or more.
We go a heck of a lot faster than that with ours.
Mhm.
And we have a short course truck, and it looks like a BMX bike, but it's clay. It's a clay, and it's especially for those RCs. We also have those, but I don't know. I find the people that race there, they're too serious sometimes, and they're not as friendly as like
Yeah.
they're too anal, I guess. I don't know.
The difference is if they're out having fun, right?
I dare say that I used to go to the track like in the late 80s, and they were super serious. You go to the actual like the RC
Yeah.
place, Syracuse. They were super serious. It was no fun.
Yeah.
And if you're too slow and you make them crash, they get pissed off at you because you're too slow. Well, how else can you learn other than trying
Exactly.
best you can? Like it's your job if you're going to pass me to do it properly. Like I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Well, like me and an engineering student housemate buddy of mine, we used to put 2 speakers in the middle of the street on this quiet street where our house was. We were living off campus, and we just race our RC10s outside. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just put it that way. No clay. You know, just asphalt. But
It's fun
Yeah,
though,
you know
huh,
what?
Chuck?
You know what you never see anymore. You never go out and see kids outside playing.
Mm.
Not as much. No.
Not as much, no.
I don't ever
Mm.
see it. Go out, you see people walking around, but you don't ever see kids out there playing outside.
Yeah.
One of the only places that I know of that you'd see that is Indianapolis, the north side of Indianapolis and Carmel, because I got these huge ass playgrounds.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the biggest playgrounds you'll see.
Cool.
Do they have any RC parks around you, Frank?
Used to be. There was 2 in Ottawa and 2 closed down. I owned one and I had to close it down, and another guy in the west end of the city or east end of the city closed his down last summer also.
Now, why did you have to close it down, if you don't mind me asking?
because the guy let me do it on his property, but then decided, no, I don't want you here anymore for liability. Which
Okay.
I don't know why he changed his mind or what made him change his mind. I don't know.
I thought part of it had to do with insurance.
Yeah, liability insurance, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because certain liability insurance has gone through the roof.
Yeah, some people are just, I don't know, they're scared now. I don't know. It's kind of weird. We live now in the society of being scared of everything. That's why every time you buy something, do you want to buy insurance? Just in case it breaks.
Yeah,
you need to get
everything's
your
liability.
shots.
Liability
But
over common
there's-
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to get to go your shots just so you don't get sick. You need to buy this just because, in case. So,
Yeah.
it's a scare tactic.
Because sometimes just do it. Just go.
Yeah.
Bluetooth will not connect. What the heck is going on?
Well, it looks
Yeah,
like
I
supper's
know.
ready for me, so I'll let you guys go, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day.
Enjoy
Frank.
supper.
Later,
Nice
Frank.
to meet you, Frank.
Hey,
Joy.
Nice to
thanks
meet you,
for
Frank.
coming by, Frank.
Not a problem. See you.
Here you go, Paul. Don't you wish you could just lay around like that on the floor?
Yep.
Yeah.
She
Which
got
one
the
is
life,
that?
I'm telling you. That's Cleo. Just
Cleo.
kicking back on the floor,
Oh,
legs upside down. You know? Not even proud.
my cousin's dog does that all the time.
Yes, you cover that thing up. Use that tail and cover it up. Yeah, she'll take a tail and she'll be laying wide open. I said, cover it up. You know, the tail will come up like this. She did. She covered it up. Good girl. Ain't nobody want to see that.
Well, she must have a different opinion.
Well, we got two males in here. You know, he's laying right here, but he's smart. He's not going to go over there and mess with her because she'll run him. You know, and Tino don't give a damn. Tino will walk up and she'll start growling at him or try to fight him, and he'll just back up and slap her with a paw and knock her down. You know, like stop it.
David, check your messages.
Yeah,
From Mark White.
Yeah, it just came through just after Frank left, but I'm going to throw it anyway. Mark White wants me to show this to Frank.
So, Andrew, what are you calling for the Super Bowl?
I think Kansas City is going to do quite well this year.
Are you rooting for KC?
Yeah.
Andrew,
I'm rooting for them because they're in the AFC. That's it. If the Patriots ain't going, I still want the AFC to win it.
This is a bad weekend.
Hey, babe, look at this.
Ooh.
Off-road camping, anyone?
Off-road
Ooh.
camper.
This looks like an off-road camp, and a camper meets a monster truck. Look at those wheels. Tell me those aren't monster truck wheels.
They are.
Here's the thing. Just imagine trying to climb up that thing every time you wanted to go inside.
Pull down
You need
ladder.
You need a ladder.
If you actually look under the door, they've got pull-down ladders.
Oh, I'd totally drive that shit.
Because you need to climb.
Shit.
You need to climb on the tire to climb in.
No, look under the door. There's pull-down thing there. You'll
No.
put...
I'm talking about the driver cab.
Oh, the
Well,
driver.
No, I'm almost positive there's probably a lowered footstool in front of it,
Steps here, there.
behind the tire there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can see the top of it. But even then,
Yeah.
even if you got up on the tire, it wouldn't be that hard to get in there.
That. Add some years to your life and see how you feel about getting into that freaking thing.
You know, one treat.
It might be a problem getting out of it, you know, if you forget to put the ladders down. Way!
It's not the getting out, it's the landing that's gonna hurt.
Yes, Jack. I agree.
That's what I say in the volcano video. It's not the
Well,
falling. It's the
because
stopping.
otherwise you have to put your foot, raise your foot all the way up, and really like pull yourself up
Yeah,
and roll yourself over the side. and stand up.
By the way, different topic just for a second. Who's going to release a video this weekend and fight with the Super Bowl? I don't think it's worth it.
Why? I'll watch it. I am watching the Super Bowl.
You're one of the people that would actually watch stuff. That's cool.
No,
but
I am 97% of the population of this planet that won't be watching the Super Bowl.
Okay, is Laura?
No,
Are you
she's
watching? Are you going to watch the commercials?
No, why would we look?
Because sometimes the commercials are actually good.
No. You guys want to watch commercials. Us in Britain want to watch the sport, right? This is why we can't really get into American football, because every time you saw, you're like, yeah. The fucking advert. Jesus.
David, tell me, then what do you think of the 9/11 Budweiser commercial?
What?
The 9/11 Budweiser commercial from the Super Bowl. With the Clydesdales in New York City?
This is a new ad or an old ad?
It's an old ad.
Oh, the old ad.
With the Clydesdales kneel.
Sounds pretty somber. I think I barely remember that one.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think any company should be using 9/11 to advertise.
But if Budweiser goes back to those roots, then they could get a decent commercial.
No. But
you know,
be using 9/11 to advertise. It's not respectful.
I know.
I don't know. Sure.
And I draw the line at that. You know, funny commercial stuff like that, but not using sad events.
Well, that's what's annoying about America. They'll advertise anything anyway. Anything to get ahead, they'll do anything. They can stir emotion to sell shit. They will do it here. How it is. Right?
Yeah. And by the way, Andrew,
you're right there, man.
You're aware, the commercials that you will see in America, your funny ones, won't be what we see over here, right? When you're seeing, this, wacky owl playing cricket or something, we'll be seeing bird's eye fish fingers.
Yeah.
Because we don't, over here, we don't have to have the same advertising revenue because we just buy the rights to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Lori and I will live stream during this.
Oh, you're definitely going live on Super Bowl night, aren't you?
Yeah.
Nope.
Good. I'll be there.
Might just do it.
One Paul isn't.
Paul Brown, you're not doing live Sunday?
Nope.
No.
Good. More room for me. So.
Unless Joe goes.
Different genre anyway.
I bet Joe's watching Super Bowl.
I can't tell you if I'm gonna or not. I'm not sure yet.
It all depends upon what's going on, right?
I might do a Euro Trucks live just for the other 99% of the planet that don't want to watch the Super Bowl.
Well, shooting Mardi Gras Sunday is out of the question because it's supposed to storm from about 10 o'clock Saturday night to about 11 o'clock Sunday night. We're supposed to have nothing but rain coming through here.
Going to have another rainstorm. Wow.
Yeah, that's the real big one coming through again. It's the stuff coming from California. Yep. And they're actually trying to get everybody that parades Sunday to move to Monday.
Going
and
to
these are major parades. Major parades.
Going back to earlier, what Paul mentioned about Laura and the drone, don't mention rain and storms because Laura's been planning to go the drone flying tomorrow. And today, the Met Office issued a yellow weather warning for rain in this area. So she said, well, we'll go further north. We'll just get the bus and we'll go north. And they've got an amber warning for snow.
Which means what percentage chance of
her flying the drone?
Of snow or rain?
Well, we're here, 100% chance rain. when you get past Cambridge, it's 100% chance of snow.
Oh, my Mavic 3 in rain 2 weeks ago because I had to get some shots. So I popped it up, and Lori's like, "You're flying it in the rain." It's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm flying in the rain. Got to get the shots."
So how did it do in the rain?
Right? But it wasn't like I just had a towel and dried it off. I wasn't up very long. Just 5.
Is it waterproof or water
No.
resistant?
You'll be most drones, if you get them in the air quick enough, will be fine because the speed of the propellers would blow the rain away. Yeah. So your drone,
Makes
in
sense.
the most sensitive parts of your drone, should be fine. It's landing it and getting it packed away where you have your problem. Yeah. So if you can chuck a towel over it as soon as it lands, you should be fine.
Oh, what you should do is if you're actually doing that and you're flying in any bit of rain or moisture, is to have those silica packs in your case.
Oh yeah.
Because the issue with water in your drones is not about the propellers. The issue is if the water gets inside the drone and gets on any of the metal components, it corrodes. And that corrosion takes time, but it can happen once it gets wet, it can start. So you won't see it.
Yeah.
So get that moisture out of there with the silica packs.
In there.
Yeah.
And if you haven't got silica packs, get a pair of ladies' tights, fill it with dried rice, make sure it's well sealed and in the tights because you don't want the rice dust in your box or in your drone. Tie it up, put it in because the rice will draw the moisture out as well.
People are stupid. They think they got to go out the door if the gate's closed. Dumbass. Serious. Where Lori works, there's a parking lot. It has a gate to come in and then a gate to go out. Gate to come in is open after hours, just cause, and the gate to go out is always automatic. It senses your presence, opens up, and you leave. These morons come in here and then they're afraid to leave because they think the gate's closed. There's not a parking garage that they'll pay for in the world that doesn't just open the gate, drive up to it. Anyway, sorry. Just a little rant. Sorry.
Is there a button you can push to make it go up?
You have to. I believe it just.
It's got sensors.
I know it's got sensors, but
as soon as you pull up to the gate goes up.
I've seen the sensors don't always work, so they've also put a button on it to make the sensors.
I've never seen that because I've never seen one that didn't work unless it's really old.
If it doesn't work, I'm in a Jeep. I will get the gate out of my way.
Bring it down.
I would do that. I've actually, when both gates are down here, I just hop over the curb and come in because I'm driving a Jeep. There aren't too many barricades that could stop me.
Justin, are you eating dinner?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was making my dinner.
That's okay.
What's up, Jonathan? Mark?
Justin?
Laura?
Yep, Justin.
I was talking to Laura, Justin.
David and Laura.
Oh.
Yeah, Laura said that because Wedgie and Big's on the panel, it's better than having you on here.
Nice.
I mean, I could be a kiss ass too, but I'm not.
Wait, Justin's here?
Hey, Justin.
Justin's here?
Yeah, he's below you.
Yeah.
Paul pulled his plug. He says, "Oh, Justin's here. Bye." Didn't even say bye.
Don, what's up, Don?
I'm at Lori's office at the proper time coordinates for the season.
Hey, Donald.
I understand. I mean, I get it. Wedge is intimidated by a bigger channel. It's cool though. I mean,
crack me up. Sorry, did I just laugh out loud? Yeah, I did.
Same reason Matt left YouTube.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Red.
or heard the story of the tortoise and the hare. Yeah. Consider me the tortoise as I stroll on by you eventually.
Laura.
I like Andrew's face when I was saying that. He's just grinning.
I was reading the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Laura's trying to have a go at Justin.
Look, Laura said Wesenbeek, I would leave also if Justin is on the panel.
It's a rough room. It's just a rough room, Justin.
Yeah, it's rough.
Well,
Bye, Paul.
We have
Enjoy
this
dinner.
right. Justin is Laura's co-host, so if Justin's on a panel and Laura's leaving, that means it'll be Justin's show.
It'd be Justin's show.
Yeah.
All good.
I thought it was Joe's show.
It is Joe.
Joe and Paul Murray's show.
What?
You said it was a co-host.
No, Justin is Laura's co-host on her
Okay.
show.
On her show.
Okay. Her show. I thought you meant this one.
No, this one's the Paul Murray show.
Yeah.
Paul Murray and Friends.
Most of the time it's the Murray show.
Yeah, he gives everybody co-hosts.
Yeah, it's Paul Murray and Friends and Justin show.
Speaking of Pauls, have we heard from our
Yeah.
other favorite Paul Hodges?
How's Mr. Hodges?
No, I haven't heard from him.
He's dealing with new romance. Not young, but new romance.
Yeah, I think he's
dealing with a whip.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah. Either that or holding up the patio.
Sure, I could be busy at that age, but okay, whatever. No
Well,
comment.
when you
Whip
get
in
to
the
be a
background.
certain age, 3 minutes seems like an hour,
Time to buy like a lot of Pfizer stock. Is that what I should be doing, or is it too late for that? Did I miss the bump?
Yeah, you can still buy stock.
I mean,
Just gonna caution
Oh.
more now.
I was probably loading up on the stuff. Probably the stock had a little bump value. It was bumping.
Oh,
Joe.
I just heard there's a new study that says that Viagra could reduce your risk of developing Alzheimer's.
Straight up.
They
Yeah,
say
I'm not kidding.
They've said that about nicotine for years too.
But this
People
one's a
have-
brand new study that just came out.
Yeah, by who?
Well, in that case, then, you can thank Britain, right, for making your sex drive better and your life in elder days.
Oh, I gotta jump. I will see you guys later.
Okay, Chuck. Hey,
Bye.
thanks for
Chuck.
stopping by.
Hi,
Abby.
Lori. Bye, Lori.
Right,
And
all right.
Chuck.
So what you're saying is that the new study, a bunch of people were given Viagra, so a bunch of old people walked around with boners on them to figure out this.
It's reducing the risk of Alzheimer's.
Okay. I had a real good friend of mine. They used to say Alzheimer's is the best disease ever. You never
Like, how
watch
do-
a movie twice.
How do they
You
even
never have
come?
you never have an enemy.
I just don't get how they even come to that conclusion, because you'd have to have somebody, I'm assuming a large group of people on Viagra for like 20 years, and then what, you're rating who got
Oh.
Alzheimer's and who didn't?
Viagra's been out for about 30.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah,
just
but what
wondering
he's saying is how do you judge whether or not it had effect on Alzheimer's? Everybody
I'm
doesn't
curious
get
about.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about,
Ooh.
like how they came to their conclusion on that. Like
Oh.
unless there's something in the drug that
Hey,
is
Donald.
We're talking about Alzheimer's and Viagra, and Donald comes on.
That's yes. You
Donald went off.
He
He
just
was
left.
Don, we can't hear you.
Well, he turned it off because he didn't like the comment Joe gave him.
No, you know they make a drug that's the opposite of Viagra, don't you?
What's that?
That right there. You may think it's a little big, but it's not for eating. You actually put it in your shoe and it makes you limp.
Well, that puts a new perspective on people that say that I've always had a limp, you know?
Did you know that Viagra was actually invented for angina?
Yeah.
For 10
Yeah,
years.
and David, I heard you say that we had Britain to thank for that.
Yes, it was invented in Britain.
Well, thank you very much for British men having wieners that don't work and for British women for being so ugly.
No, that's not how it was invented, though. It was actually invented in the UK for people with angina, and for 10 years they was giving it for people with angina. And
What the
then
fuck is angina?
1997, angina is a heart condition.
Heart,
yeah. But they realized it was increasing blood flow to other regions as well.
Exactly. And then Pfizer decided
And it did not work that well for angina, from what I understand.
He did not.
Oh, they do that with a lot of drugs.
Men had a boner.
So they're like, hey, we spent all this money developing this, and it doesn't work for what we developed it for, but it does have this great side effect.
Well, one of the biggest selling drugs in the 90s or 80s or 90s was Viagra.
No, 90s. 97, they started branding it as Viagra. Now,
dang, David knows a lot of stuff about Viagra.
Yeah.
I just researched it.
Dad was a pharmacist, so.
Yeah. Now,
I researched
my brother.
I started talking about it.
My brother got a sample pack of Viagra that was empty from a friend of his, and he replaced it. I don't remember what pills he found some blue pills, and he put in all the little cells, little blue pills. He cut out really carefully some aluminum foil and glued it all down. Then popped one of the pills out. That's the key, popping one of the pills out. And then he stuck the box in my parents' medicine cabinet so my mom would find it and think my dad had taken a Viagra.
That sounds like the beginning of World War III.
I mean, yeah, you guys think I got a sick sense of humor. The amount of time it took him to do all that. That's a lot of effort to go through just for a joke that lasts for maybe a minute and a half.
Yeah.
That he wasn't even there for.
The question is, what happened to the rest of them, and did it work?
Yeah, it was an empty pack that he got. Empty
No,
blister pack.
what I'm saying, what happened to the rest of them in the box after the joke, and did it work?
Well, they got thrown out because they weren't real.
No, that was no fun. I'd have given them to someone and pretended they were real.
Yeah, he just got an empty blister pack of them.
Angina. That reminds me of Step Brothers.
Angina is a serious heart condition. It leads up to heart attacks and strokes.
Yep.
So Brendan has an angina.
How's breakfast?
And a stroke is not anything to laugh about.
No, it's not.
Did you hear about the?
Because you can't laugh when you're having a stroke.
Hear about the 3 old ladies sitting on a park bench and a flasher came by and he flashes them. And the first old lady, she screams and she has a stroke. And the second old lady, she screams and she has a stroke. And the third old lady, she screams, but her arms just weren't long enough.
I was about to say that's where we're drawing the line there.
Yeah.
Laura's got a good one. What did the horse say after it tripped? Help. I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
Oh, shit. Who started her off with that fucking joke site again?
Donald kind of liked that one, I think.
Kind of do.
Creative.
I like it. Continue, Laura. Tell us some more.
Pack it in, Donald.
I'm guessing David's not a fan of some of Laura's
Well,
jokes.
I think Laura probably is a joke show, you know? And so David's heard them all.
Well, I think Don's heard a lot of jokes too.
Don makes a lot of the jokes.
And Laura, that one's okay.
The P is silent.
So how's Australia, Dominic?
Yeah, it's all right.
It's still here.
Yep, it is. Still here.
They're just about to get ready to tow it
really.
to off the coast of England
Mm.
for a
Love when
while.
Donald does his impression of Dominic.
You what?
So I love when you do that impression of Dominic. Like, yeah.
Boy.
See, look, they're getting worse now.
What's getting worse?
Laura's jokes.
Oh.
How do you make an egg roll? You push it.
Mm.
It's actually true. That's like a double entendre
Oh.
right there. What would bears be without bees' ears?
Okay, I don't approve of that one, Laura.
No.
You encouraged her.
I know.
Oh,
I guess I can't pick and choose.
Donald always likes to provide the encouragement.
What? Don, what do you call a pile of cats?
What do I call a pile of what?
Cats.
A pile of cats?
Yes.
I don't know.
A meowton.
Yeah, see, Donald was still in his Australian phase, so he heard something else, not cats.
Right. Taking away this attention from Laura. Andrew, did you know that for 1 week of the year, Australia becomes part of Europe?
Yeah.
Yep.
Rest in
Explain
peace.
that.
Well, because Australia was part of the UK territories.
No, it's got nothing to
Okay.
do with that.
Eurovision.
For 1 week of the year, they become part of Europe for Eurovision. They're the only non-European country to enter Eurovision.
I don't know why.
We've been trying to get out of it for years.
Well, obviously somebody thought it was a good idea.
I'm just gonna say there hasn't been a good Eurovision winner for a while.
A while.
I don't know. The Spaceman was all right. Good song. But he came second, so because Ukraine won it on the popular vote.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you could have a really good song in Eurovision. You ain't gonna win unless you've got good politics, because it's all political now.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's because I compare all Eurovision songs to ABBA.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's the only reason it still. That's the only reason it still continues. Because like, holy shit, it created ABBA. It might happen again. It hasn't happened again.
Tim is asking.
Most of the artists have one-hit wonders.
Tim
Dabba-dabba-doo?
Is that the only day that all dentists don't work?
Laura, actually, that was answered by scientists, and they came up with the conclusion it was the chicken.
Hey, Andrew, you know what time all dentists go to work?
No.
2:30.
Mm-hmm.
Dominic knew that one. He started shaking his head. He's like, "Here it comes."
Yeah.
That's funny.
Dominic said just ignoring the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
But yes.
Bucks Fizz is another one.
But yes, they did determine the chicken came before the egg because they said the egg couldn't be made without a specific enzyme from the chicken.
Yeah.
Egg came before the chicken
I
because
heard that.
dinosaurs came before chickens, and dinosaurs had eggs. That's just science.
Yep.
Oh, Dominic, that taco salad I had last night,
Yeah.
that sucker cost me $16.
That's
That was
Was
nice
it-
looking, but not for $16.
right?
It wasn't.
Joe, was that a
Well,
big
I'll
salad?
put it to, well, it's usually $10, but it was $13 plus tax, and I left the tip, right? And I looked at it, and they charged me $3 for the ground meat, which usually they don't. So I don't know if they're doing something different now. So I got home and ate that sucker. After I ate it, my stomach started hurting. I said, "You got to be kidding me!"
You act surprised.
I could have went to Taco Bell for $5 and not had a stomachache. It was good, but
How do you go to Taco Bell and not get a stomachache?
shoot, Taco Bell's I'm immune to that. I ate so much of it. I get that $5 craving box with a drink. That's all I need.
Laura,
Is
no.
White,
Oh,
Is
I
there a
like
White
Taco
Castle?
Bell.
is there a White Castle down there, Joe?
The closest thing we have is a Crystal, and that's in Slidell. And that's
White
basically the
Castle's
same
on
thing, but
Weatherspoon.
they're too expensive.
But what do you think of Crystals?
Crystals are good, but you got to get about 12 of them to make fill you up a little bit.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like
so-
popcorn.
So they're small.
Yeah, they're exactly like
Tell you
White
what.
Castle.
This conversation has a new meaning in the UK. When you're talking about crystals and 12 of them, we ain't talking about food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually the same in a trailer park.
Mhm.
It's normally 12 and a paper straw.
Laura's still at it there, David.
Yeah.
Yes.
What has more lives than a cat? A frog because it croaks every day.
There you go. It's a good one.
Del Taco's good, Jonathan. You ever get a chance to try that?
Del
Del
Taco.
Taco is a horrible taco, but sometimes I don't only had it once, but every once in a while I crave that kind of a bad taco.
Del Taco? Where did you eat Del Taco at? That it was
At
bad.
the taco store.
It was
Tacos.
Oceanside, California.
I've never been to that location. I'm lucky though. I have 3 of
But-
them. The only 3 on the East Coast are
And
all.
I didn't say it was bad. I said it was a bad taco. It's the type of bad taco you crave.
Mm.
Jonathan, where are the scramblers?
I would say the same thing about a Taco Tico. I don't know if you've ever had a Taco Tico. That was a small chain here in the Midwest. That's almost. It might be gone. Or almost gone, but it had really, really bad tacos that you crave them.
Taco.
How can people crave bad food? If it's that bad tasting, why eat it?
Did I say it was bad tasting?
No, you said it was bad. And
Yeah.
people crave it.
Taco Bell is bad. Taco Bell is
so
not
bad
good
it's
food, but it's tasty.
Yeah. Like what he's kind of comparing to it, it's a good place to eat when you get the craving for it, but a Mexican restaurant obviously would be a lot better quality.
I just don't know what the scramblers are.
Scramblers.
Only thing good out of Crystals is the scramblers.
I've never heard of a Christmas.
Please don't
Joe?
make scramble.
I don't know what a
And-
scramble is unless it's a breakfast one.
Oh, a chili cheese dog sounds good.
Well, I mean, if you know White Castle, you know Crystals. It's the same. They have the same little burgers and all that.
Well, a scrambler though sounds like it's an egg burger, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a breakfast.
sounds
Sound like
like an egg.
something to do with breakfast.
Probably.
I was
Wrap of
never.
some kind?
I had White Castles once, and I wasn't a fan of it either.
Oh,
Breakfast
breakfast bowl. Okay.
We had another place down here called Royal Castle that used to do the same thing. And Royal Castle, boy, their hamburgers. I'd go in there. This is when I was like in high school. I'd go in there because it was right by my girlfriend's house and order a dozen cheeseburgers. And the dozen cheeseburgers were like 30, they're like $3 like that. You know, something like $3. And those were
Yeah.
little bitty ones, you know.
Yeah, back in '88, Taco Tico had 3 tacos for $1, and I'd go in with my $5 and get 15 tacos and sit down and hammer through them.
Let me tell you about Taco Tico.
Uh,
I was a manager at Baskin Robbins, and we had friends at Taco Tico. So we trade at night, and we go drinking out by Que Pasa Lounge. And one of the guys my cousin and everybody went drinking. I was the youngest one, and one of the guys, Danny, he was like big bucks. He's a salesman, made big bucks. And one night we were sitting there, and he wanted tacos, and he says, "I want some Taco Tico tacos. Why don't you go get them?" I said, "Well, what do you want?" He said, here's $100. Go get $100 worth. Like this. So I called my
300
buddy
tacos?
up, and I told him, I said, "How many tacos can you do for $100?" And he was telling me, right? He said, "That's too many." I said, "Well, how about $50?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'll do $50." So I went out there, paid the $50, came back, and told him it was $100 worth of tacos. So I made $50 in the deal. So every time, I mean, the guy used to say, "Money don't mean nothing to me." And he'd take $100 bill and light it up and throw it in the thing. And I'd always be ready with $1. And when he threw the $100 in there, I'd grab the $100, turn it off, put the dollar in, let the dollar burn, and put the 100 in my pocket. My cousin would be laughing his ass off. He said, "He's stupid. Take the money, you know."
Whataburger.
So he used to buy tacos for us on Wednesday nights, and we used to buy $50 worth of tacos. And I'd make $50 on a trip.
Yeah,
I've never had a Whataburger.
Whataburger, Five Guys, and In-N-Out are kind of all the. Or I would rate them all about the same as far as quality goes. I know some people are going to argue about that, but
y'all still have Taco Tico by you?
I think
me?
they're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, all of them around here closed up. I think there's one over in Kansas, and I haven't been over there, but
We have one in Kenner, Louisiana.
yeah, most of them kind of dried up and blew away.
It's like a cult following.
Oh,
It's,
I
mean,
every once in
every
a while,
time I'm
get a
over there, I
craving
got to
for-
stop.
I get craving for a Sancho. It's like I need a Sancho,
Yeah.
and nothing tastes like it.
I
Yeah,
walk in there,
Mark-
I always tell them I want a dozen tacos, hot tacos. I want a dozen of them. Every time I pass by the place, I'm pulling.
Mark,
Yeah,
we're getting a
I've heard great things about Five Guys.
Yeah, we're getting a
Five
Whataburger
Guys
here in
good.
town. We haven't had a Whataburger here.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even want one guy.
Dude, I've had Five Guys, I've had In-N-Out, and I've had Whataburger. I've had all 3 of them numerous times, and I think they're all good. I mean,
Yeah.
Five Guys is a little pricey compared to
Yes.
the other 2,
Yeah,
but
because there's 5 of them.
it's good.
I wish
though.
they had. We used to have a backyard burger here, and I loved it. And they got rid of it, and we got a Five Guys instead. It's like I preferred backyard burger.
But as far as like,
Right, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want 5 guys or one guy, and I definitely don't want a backyard burger.
But as far as
Why wouldn't you want a backyard burger?
Because you don't,
Oh,
you know,
wait,
what
you're British.
you know what a backyard burger is over here in the UK.
British
Do
British
tell.
people can't define hamburgers. Hamburgers are an American thing. You can't
Do tell,
redefine
David.
them.
No, we're not talking about the burger.
We're talking about a burger.
The burger,
Okay.
hamburger,
What I want to know,
hamburger.
why do you
Hamburger.
why do you call your restaurants after sexual things over here?
what are you
What are you talking about? Sexual things.
5 guys,
Well, I mean, if
Yeah.
that's what you prefer,
Guys,
fine.
what
backyard burger.
you don't know how to count? You guys don't have numbers over there?
Five Guys designates the infield of a baseball game.
No, Five
Okay.
Guys, it was the reason it's called Five Guys is because it was a father that handed down his company to his 5 sons, and then they expanded it, and they called it Five Guys.
Okay.
But
And
the,
it
you're
turns
right.
into
The sexual
David, why do you
innuendos down
try to make
for it.
everything? Why do you make
Oh.
everything try and sound sexual? I think that's a compulsion. I would never do anything
I'm
like that.
saying they are sexual innuendos over here.
Don Skip said
Talk about
best-
innuendos.
That's an Italian enema.
Don
Innuendo?
Skip Miller said best burgers, Lawton, Oklahoma. Burger joint.
But as far as like fast food burgers, I think Five Guys, In-N-Out, and Whataburger are the best ones to go to out of all the fast food places like Burger King, McDonald's.
Best burgers, Lawton, Oklahoma, the burger joint.
Mark White.
Never been there.
That's funny, Mark. Dominic, do you see Mark's comment?
Yeah, I'm ignoring it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pricey, Dusty, but it's like one of those things that, every once in a while, if you got a little extra money, you go treat yourself. Because sometimes you just crave a big ass greasy burger. And the thing
Yeah.
with
We're
freaking
gonna
Five
couple good
Guys,
places to do that here.
bro, Five Guys gives you so many fucking fries too. Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude,
and they didn't warn us. When we went in,
Yeah.
first time we went in, each of us ordered a burger and fries, and they waited until they rang us up, and then said, "You guys really should have just gotten one fry and split them."
Oh yeah, one fry
Right.
could feed 3 people easy.
Yeah.
Because what they do is they put a big ass cup inside the bag and they fill it the fuck up or overflow it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they take an extra scoop after that and they dump it in the bag.
Yeah,
We
they
brought
did
fries
that.
home, and we had the next night chili cheese fries for dinner.
They actually did that when we went there with Gitchy. Because Gitchy had never tried Five Guys either.
We got another place here called Lee's Hamburgers. We had one up here that shut down, and I actually drove up there to get one, and they were shut down. I said, "You got to be kidding me!" So the other day I looked over that way, and it was open again. So it must have just been a period where it needed some, because they had signed up hiring. That might have been it. But I tell you what, you go over there and you get the Works burger and the onion rings and the chocolate shake. It runs you around $14. And I tell you what, it is so good. It's got grilled onions on it, everything.
Mm.
And if you want extra grilled onions, just tell them. It'll be packed with it.
Go to In-N-Out and order their 4x4. It's
That's a big burger.
Yeah, it's 4 quarter-pounder patties.
Yeah, I lived in
so
California. I know.
it's a whole pound of meat. Fucking, that's a big
Yeah.
ass burger. Like, and
Yeah,
you don't
but
even
from
need to order.
Maggie.
Don't order fries, nothing. All you need is a burger. Because you won't even eat
Well,
your
I'm
fries.
in the next day or two. Like I said, I got a free freaking Jimmy John's. I keep forgetting about it. I got to do it before March 5th. And I've got Rally's. Rally's has a sourdough melt right now. It's a double cheeseburger, and it's got the onions on it and the Swiss cheese on it with the sourdough bread, and that's like $3.
Dusty, don't
And
get
then
me.
Arby's has got a crazy special going right now. They've got a 2 for $6 special between their fish, their chicken, and their roast beef. It's
Dusty,
actually cheaper for me to go do that than to cook food.
Yeah, don't get me started on Jack in the Box. Fucking,
Oh.
I grew up around Jack in the Box. 'Cause I
Yeah.
remember having all the little antenna toppers on everybody's cars.
Okay, David,
Yeah,
I can hear the sexual innuendo in that one. Jack in the Box.
Yeah, Jack in the Box I like their tacos because they deep fry.
They have the weirdest fucking menu. They have egg rolls,
Yeah.
tacos, burgers. Like they have just this whole weird mixture of like foods.
A little
But
bit of everything.
but
What
it's all good though. I mean, especially coming home late night drunk, man. You stop and get some egg rolls and some tacos.
What about Bojangles?
I think Justin will like a burger that Laura likes the look of over here, but she's never ordered it. It's the 15-ounce steak burger.
Sounds good.
I would try it, Tim, if I came over there for
yeah.
sure.
'Cause I think it's out near Nevada or Arizona. There's a burger place. They have this huge ass burger they have like on
Heart attack.
the Food Channel. It's called the Heart Attack Burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You started describing you. I knew it before you even got close
Yeah.
to it. It's like, yeah.
Let's see where this was going.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like just grilling up in my own backyard, just grilling up a brisket burger.
isn't there a restaurant in Vegas called Heart Attack? I think that like
Heart Attack
they-
Cafe. I
yeah,
think.
and their whole menu is like heart conditions. It'll say order a blocked valve or
It-
something. It'll be a fucking
Oh,
cheeseburger.
Wow.
That might be what you're
But
talking
the
about,
meat-
Andrew.
I think
But
one was
Vegas
the
isn't the same anymore.
coronary.
Oh, let me look and see here.
I think that's what Andrew was talking about was Heart Attack Cafe and their food challenge hamburger.
Yeah, that's got to be the one.
Yeah, I think that's in Vegas.
Yeah, a lot of your chains have the challenge burgers and challenge pizzas.
Isn't there a food channel or something over there that they go around and rate the best places around the UK, David?
No.
Yeah, it's
No?
called David and Laura.
You need that guy that does the one slice of pizza.
No. We over here are, for some reason, our restaurants, hotels, and that are given an AA rating. An AA is the automobile company, you know, that comes and fixes your car at the side of the road.
Yeah,
That's AAA over here. AA is Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah.
we call it
Yeah, we have-
RACV.
we
Oh,
have
yeah.
others as well, but
Here, yeah, it's the coronary dog, the octuplet bypass,
Oh,
sextuplet bypass, triple
Yeah.
bypass. Yeah, they have all heart conditions on the menu.
40 slices
and,
of
oh,
bacon.
and
What
they
the
have
fuck's
a
going on here?
and they have a huge scale. They also have a huge scale up front there too.
wait up, it's
Lobby.
$35,
Yeah, but look what it is, though.
$2.
40 slices of
David,
bacon.
40 bacon slices,
Yeah, you got to pay extra
762.
for that.
What the fuck's going on here?
A quadruple bypass.
And over
Look at that.
350
Over
have ate free.
Oh, they finished it and ate free.
I like the comment under there, plus tax.
So-
So our wasteful, pathetic, illegitimate government to squander. Like that.
Yeah,
I
they
guess you can't take it to go.
yeah, it says no diet or ordering out, like no pickup or to go. You have to eat it there.
That's when Dusty, that's when I curse. When you need to add an emphasis to something.
What's up, Randy?
But
That's why I curse.
Dominic, would you try something like that?
Not at 40 pieces of bacon. I like
Yeah.
bacon, but that's too many slices.
Oh, I was gonna say it should have been 80.
Depends on what they're calling a slice of bacon now.
Regardless of how many slices it is. Even if it's that big, it's still shit. You got me on
Yeah.
that one. I've
But like
had 4 patties before. I've had one with 4 patties, but it only had like probably 6 or 8 pieces of bacon on it.
Was there cheese?
Yeah, cheese.
I think cheese makes a
onion,
difference.
bacon. Yeah. 4
Cheeseburger
slices
with
of
bacon.
cheese. There was 4 patties of cheese inside each of them, bacon inside each of them, lettuce, tomato, fresh onion, not cooked. What else did they have? Well, they had the usual sauce.
So about beginning November, I had a burger. It was a medium-sized burger with pulled pork on top with onions and barbecue sauce.
That sounds good.
And I think it might have
Okay,
also
with-
had cheese.
Really big down here, I tell you.
Ooh.
Okay, with that
Lauren's
note,
still
I'm
watching.
jumping
I reckon
off because
she
I'm
should be in
going to
the
find
kitchen
something to eat.
shortly.
Okay, Joe. We'll see you. Thanks. We'll see you in the morning.
Y'all got me hungry now. I gotta go find something to eat. I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
Corey. That's that's not a bad one, Corey. Corey put a joke in the chat.
Have you ever seen the viral video from the Dick's restaurant where they talk shit to you?
What's it called? Karen's or something?
No, it's called Dick's.
Yeah, we've got a Karen's over here.
I'd love to get you.
Karen and Wendy's.
What do you want? You're like 35. The kids menu is 8 and under.
You should have something on the adult menu.
Oh my god. Do I look like I'm in charge of anything? All right, that's fine. You know what? Fine. You want to cheap out? That's cool. What are you drinking? What are you drinking? What are you drinking? What are you drinking? Your lemonade is going to be this big because you're ordering off the kids menu and I'm not refilling it for you. What do you want? What? Weird. Off the regular menu or the baby menu? All right, enjoy your ridiculously tiny hamburger. What are you drinking? Whatever. You. What? Great. Drink. Cheap. You. What are you getting? Off the baby menu? That's fine. Let's save you money so you can figure out how to leave me a decent tip, okay? Because right now I have no prayer at all.
But she actually, that particular waitress went super viral with that video where she was actually invited to a bunch of like talk shows and stuff about it.
I'm sorry, Tim.
But yeah, but that whole restaurant is designed to where they talk shit to you. Like that's the whole point of the restaurant.
Yeah, I know.
It's called Dick's.
Where is it?
I think it's I think that's Vegas too. But I think I think they have some locations around the country, but that particular one I believe was in Vegas.
Yeah, I think it's just a play on Karen's, isn't it? It's just another version.
Well, that's
when you go in there and you just give you shit, and you're like,
well, Dick's has been around way before that term ever became a thing. Dick's has been around for like 20 years.
That's what Tim said.
Yeah, it's called Karen's over here.
There's a place in Charleston called Boxcar Betty's. They sell chicken. That's what they're known for, is their fried chicken.
But I mean, those got to be some of the less stressed out waitresses because they can actually talk shit to you. Like that's part of the. When you go in there, you better have a good attitude and a good sense of humor, because I've heard them say really off the wall shit to people. Like, so you don't go in there if you got a bad attitude or you're gonna take like anything serious, because it's not meant to be.
Well, talking about chicken, Elon Musk tonight is going to be celebrating because he's just won £4,000 in the UK because some twonk decided to trademark Tesla chicken. Right?
Okay.
And he actually got the trademark, and Tesla got wind of it and went, hell no. And he tried to fight it. They asked him to stop. Yeah. They offered to pay any legal fees that he would need to rebrand his shop. He went, hell no, it's my trademark, and tried to fight it with them, and offered to sell him the trademark for 750,000. And Musk went, well, fuck it, I'll just take it to court then. And now the company owes Tesla £4,000 and the court's 12,000.
So 16,000 £.
Yeah, what an idiot.
Tim, I recommended the movie before I saw it from the trailer. I said it looked good, but yes, it was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
I was about to actually talk about that earlier, and then we got sidetracked on the conversation.
Yeah,
but yes, ISS
was an hour and a half back.
ISS was not as good as the trailer made it seem to be. Now, if
You know,
I made the recommendation after I watched it and then told you to go watch it, then you could be mad about it. But
now, how are you going to refund Tim his 90 minutes?
Yeah.
oh, he's just shit out of luck.
Justin would recommend a better movie.
No, Tim would like compensating for the 90 minutes he had to suffer. I'm his legal attorney.
3 movies.
But yeah, it wasn't that great. I didn't like the fact that they didn't in the movie they didn't like show anybody on Earth or what was going on Earth. That's one thing I wish they would have included in the movie.
Well, everybody, I think I'm going to call it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Justin, are you going on later?
No.
Okay. We'll see everybody in the morning. David, thanks for being here. Dominic, Andrew, and Justin, thank you so much again. And everybody in the chat, thanks. Take care. We'll see all of you again tomorrow.
I heard it's
See you.
like crap, Tim.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye.
for now.
Bye.